Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Now, Scotland's First Minister, Nicola Sturgeon, is outlining her legislative priorities for the next 5 years today, with education, healthcare and new welfare powers said to be high on the SNP's agenda. She'll be making a statement at Holyrood a little later, but let's get more from BBC Scotland's political editor, Brian Taylor. Brian, tell us more. What can we expect?
Well, first of all, much to the relief of viewers, there's only one of me, and I'll try and bring you up to date with what the First Minister is going for. I think education and the economy are perhaps joint number one. Indeed, Nicola Sturgeon was out this morning in Edinburgh opening a new school, a new high school, a new building for that, stressing that on the one hand it's educational improvement, on the other hand it's jobs to grow the economy. I think there'll be an announcement of a welfare system for Scotland, not the detail of the benefits, but of course new welfare powers only this week have been transferred to Holyrood. They have to get a social security system up and running to go along with that, as well as a tax system, of course, because the new tax powers are there. In terms of other things, I think there'll be health reforms, perhaps trying to bring health and social care more together. In that field of education, the big controversy could be an attempt to channel money directly to schools, directly to head teachers and involving parents, and perhaps to some extent cutting out the local authorities. It's likely to be very contentious.
Right, and despite how much effort will be put into these other areas, particularly into education and health, as you have outlined, won't the focus still be on the talk of a second independence referendum?
I think the second independence referendum will be mentioned in the First Minister's statement. I think she will confirm that there is early planning underway, planning for the necessary legislation to set out that referendum, but it will be a reference, a passing reference. I think, that she is perhaps slightly sensitive about the idea, the attack that comes from opposition parties who say, Nicola Sturgeon, you're ignoring the day job, you're obsessing about independence. Now, she has dismissed that accusation, she puts it to one side, but she knows that if it's repeated endlessly, and it is being repeated endlessly, understandably from the point of view of her opponents, if it's repeated endlessly, then perhaps it begins to form seeds in the voters' mind. So today she's going to try and counter that by saying this is about the nuts and bolts of delivery, it's about the hard task of delivering upon the SNP manifesto. So it'll be about the economy, education, health, welfare, the concerns of the voters, in other words.
Brian Taylor, thank you very much.
I've been getting away with it all